Rustic Gardens decoration ideas and vintage charm with Shabby Chic Cottage Style. Welcome to a journey through enchanting landscapes where rustic gardens meet vintage charm in the delightful world of Shabby Chic Cottage Style. If you're yearning to transform your outdoor space into a haven of tranquility and nostalgia, you've landed at the right spot. Today, we'll explore creative and whimsical ways to infuse rustic elements and vintage appeal into your garden, making it a picturesque escape. Whether you're a seasoned gardener or a newbie, these ideas will inspire you to create a personal paradise that exudes warmth and history. Let's begin our exploration with the quintessential elements that define rustic garden charm. Think of weathered wood, stone pathways, and antique garden tools that tell stories of the past. These elements not only add visual interest, but also create a sense of timelessness and authenticity in your garden. Incorporating aged materials like reclaimed wood or rusted metal can instantly elevate the rustic feel. Using natural materials not only enhances your garden's aesthetic, but also makes it more sustainable and eco-friendly. Now let's move on to the allure of vintage garden accents. From delicate wrought iron furniture to vintage bird cages, these pieces bring a touch of old-world elegance to any garden setting. Vintage items can be sourced from flea markets, antique shops, or even your attic, providing a unique character to your garden. Displaying these treasures among your plants creates an interesting juxtaposition of old and new, a hallmark of the shabby chic style. Opt for pastel hues or distressed finishes to maintain a cohesive look throughout your garden space. The shabby chic cottage style is incomplete without romantic floral arrangements. Think of climbing roses, peonies, and lavender, which not only add color but also fill the air with enchanting fragrances. These blooms can be arranged in vintage containers or scattered around the garden for a more whimsical look. The key is to opt for flowers that evoke a sense of nostalgia and romance, typical of the English countryside. Mixing different textures and colors will create a lush, welcoming environment that invites guests to linger and enjoy. Creating cozy nooks within your garden is essential to the cottage style. Consider adding a quaint seating area with mismatched chairs and a small table, perfect for morning coffee or afternoon tea. Surround this space with lush greenery or climbing plants for added privacy and a sense of seclusion. These intimate areas provide a perfect retreat for relaxation and reflection, helping you escape the hustle and bustle of everyday life. Remember, the goal is to create spaces that feel lived in and personal. Lighting plays a crucial role in enhancing the ambience of your rustic garden. String lights, lanterns, and candles can transform your garden into a magical space, especially during the evening. These lighting options not only provide illumination, but also add to the garden's vintage charm. Choose warm, soft lights to create an inviting atmosphere that encourages guests to stay longer. Proper lighting can highlight specific features of your garden, drawing attention to focal points and adding depth to the space. Water features can add a serene element to your rustic garden. Consider installing a small pond, bird bath, or a vintage-style fountain to bring a soothing soundtrack of flowing water. These elements attract wildlife, promoting a lively and dynamic garden environment. Choose designs that complement the rustic and vintage theme, such as stone or cast iron. The gentle sound of water can enhance the tranquil atmosphere, making your garden a perfect place to unwind. Pathways are an essential element in guiding visitors through your garden. Rustic stone or gravel pathways can lead to different areas, creating a sense of discovery and adventure. These paths should blend naturally with the environment, encouraging exploration. Edging pathways with flowers or vintage garden ornaments can enhance their appeal, adding layers of interest to your garden. Remember, the path should invite visitors to wander and experience the beauty of your garden at their own pace. Heritage plants can add a touch of history to your rustic garden. Heirloom varieties of vegetables and fruits not only provide beauty, but also a connection to the past. These plants often come with stories and traditions, enriching the narrative of your garden. Incorporating heritage plants can also improve biodiversity, attracting beneficial insects and promoting a healthier garden ecosystem. Growing these plants can be both a rewarding and educational experience, deepening your appreciation for gardening. Garden art and sculptures are another way to personalize your outdoor space. Choosing pieces that reflect your personality and interests can add a unique touch to your garden. Consider repurposing old items into art, such as using a vintage window frame as a trellis or an old ladder as a plant stand. These creative solutions not only add character, but also make your garden a conversation starter. The key is to balance art with nature, ensuring that your garden remains a cohesive and harmonious space. Let's not forget the importance of garden maintenance in preserving its rustic charm. Regular pruning, weeding, and tidying ensure that your garden remains healthy and inviting. However, a slightly overgrown look can add to the charm, so don't be too meticulous. Embrace the natural imperfections that come with a rustic garden, as these add to its character and appeal. Remember, the goal is to create a space that feels organic and effortless, yet well-loved and cared for. Incorporating recycled and upcycled materials can enhance the sustainability of your garden. From using old bricks for edging to creating planters from vintage containers, these elements add a unique touch while reducing waste. Upcycling not only benefits the environment, but also adds a layer of creativity and resourcefulness to your garden design. These efforts can make your garden stand out as a testament to sustainable and stylish living. Embrace the challenge of finding new uses for old items, and your garden will benefit from your ingenuity. Consider seasonal decorations to keep your garden dynamic and interesting throughout the year. Incorporating elements like wreaths, seasonal flowers, or themed ornaments can refresh your garden's appearance. These decorations can reflect the changing seasons, adding color and vibrancy to your outdoor space. By updating your garden with the seasons, you create a living space that evolves and grows, just like nature itself. This adaptability ensures that your garden remains a captivating retreat, no matter the time of year. Engage with your garden by hosting gatherings and events. A rustic garden provides the perfect backdrop for intimate gatherings, be it a tea party or a small family celebration. Sharing your garden with others not only brings joy but also allows you to showcase your hard work and creativity. These events can foster a sense of community and provide opportunities to share gardening tips and ideas. Your garden becomes not just a personal retreat, but a welcoming space for friends and family to enjoy. Ultimately, the key to a successful rustic garden with vintage charm lies in its authenticity. Your garden should reflect your personality and style, creating a space that feels genuinely yours. Embrace the imperfections and let your garden tell its own story through the elements you choose to incorporate. Remember, a garden is a living canvas that evolves over time, shaped by your vision and the natural world. Cherish the journey of creating and maintaining this beautiful space, and it will reward you with endless moments of joy and peace. In conclusion, transforming your garden into a rustic haven with vintage charm and shabby chic style is a delightful journey of creativity and personal expression. By incorporating natural materials, vintage accents, and thoughtful design elements, your garden can become a captivating retreat that reflects your unique style. Remember to maintain a balance between structure and wildness, allowing your garden to thrive and enchant. If you enjoyed these ideas and want more gardening inspiration, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. We look forward to seeing you in the next video.